Hey everybody, Scott Jones from Becoming Ultra. I am the founder, host, and head coach at Becoming Ultra, working with first-time ultra runners and experienced ultra runners and just people who love the sport. One of the big things is just preventing injury. And when people don't have time to set these big blocks of training in the gym or prevention in the house, life is crazy. So we're trying to find small little blocks of time that we can do these things. Today we're just going to focus on something that's going to take you about 4 to 8 minutes. After a run, when everything's warmed up, everything's nice and pliable, all you need is about 20 yards, if that. You don't need much space. It's great to do at the trailhead when you're done and you're nice and warmed up. But we're gonna work on tibia anterior. Tibialis anterior helps with dorsiflexion, pulling those toes up, and the repetitiveness of running. A lot of times these muscles break down. You get a little bit of that drop foot, you get kind of sloppy out on the trails, you start tripping and hitting roots and rocks late in the run. So we're gonna work on burning those out a little bit when you're already fatigued after a run. So what you're gonna do is get yourself about 20 yards or so, and you're gonna do heel walks. So that just means toes are off the ground, stand up tall, knees are fairly locked at contact. First few steps aren't very hard. So 20 yards, I'm doing about 10 up, 10 back, right here. Try to have good posture the whole time. That's really important. After you do that 20 yards, you can find something to lean against, like a tree, like this. Not very sturdy, but it'll do the trick. And just do toe ups. So you're gonna do toe ups for a minute or until failure, whichever one comes later. If you get to about a minute and a half or 2, then you can call it off. You should start feeling it after about 15, 20 reps. So you're just trying to pull those toes up at about 90 at the top, hold it for a split second, drop them back down. Then you're gonna get back into that 20 yards again. Toe walks, you should find that round 2 is a little bit harder than round 1. We're starting to tax the muscle a little bit. You've already been on a run. You might be getting a little tired anyway. So that would be the second round. Then you're gonna get back against the tree. You can do it standing up if you want to, but you're gonna do alternating toe ups. So you're right here, right, left, so forth and so on. Leaning back allows you to isolate a little bit more, but if you don't have something to lean against, you can do just like I'm doing right now. All right, that's round 2. So you got the walk with alternating toe ups. Then you got the toe ups again. I'm not gonna have to show you this every single time. Down and back, get you 20 yards. Then you're gonna do a quarter squat, heel to toes. So you're gonna keep the angle at your knees the same the whole time. Back's flat, you're going up to your toes, down and pull those toes off. Up on your toes, down, pull those toes off. Now, notice you can't get your toes off the ground too high. So just do your best, stay in that position the whole time, and you'll feel your calves and your tibia anterior start to burn out a little bit. 15, 20 of those, go by time for a minute, whatever works. Last round, toe walks, and then you're gonna do an isometric hold and really crank on this thing. So your heels are about 12, 14 inches away from the tree in this case. You're gonna pull those toes up, and every time you feel yourself start to relax a little bit, crank those toes up as hard and as uncomfortable as you can. And you're gonna hold that for about a minute or until you can't stand it anymore. Pay attention to which side is getting burned out first. A lot of times that's from some biomechanic issues in your form out on the trail, but you're gonna do that after a run 2 or 3 times a week. If you're having issues with shin splints, or if you're getting sloppy late on the run out on the trail. And I think that's gonna help a lot. Enjoy, guys.